Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is another live mini reading session for you guys. Last weekend, I didn't open up, or 2 weekends ago, I did this, and I didn't open up that many spots. I got a lot of DMs, I got a lot of emails from you guys being like, hey, I really want a reading, but right now with everything that's going on, I can't pay the full price. When are you doing another mini session? And so I figured it was going to be raining this weekend, so why not? This is going to be my last one for a while though, so make sure that you sign up if you're interested. And don't worry, I'm going to be trying to go live for free almost every week, but you guys know with those free live readings, only a couple people are chosen. So this is an opportunity for you to receive a little mini reading if you just have like one quick question, or you want to hang out with me, or maybe it's your first reading and you want to try something that's a little bit less of a commitment. So I'm here for you guys, and for those of you guys who are clicking on this after it's already been posted, then I hope that you enjoy, and maybe some of these readings will resonate with you as well. I just want to say, remember you guys, I'm no guru. I've studied the tarot a lot. I trust my intuition, but all of you guys have intuition. All of you guys can use the tarot if you like. Trust your own inner guidance, trust your own intuition above all else. After receiving a reading, take some time to think about it, journal about it, ask yourself what it means to you. Even if you come to the complete opposite conclusion, that's fine. I just want this session to be kind of a springboard for you to maybe look at things from a different perspective, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started here with the first person. I also want to let you guys know that my moderator, John, is here. And if you would like to purchase a reading, or you want to be a part of this session, or you have any questions, just type below. It'll say Rainbow Harmony when he types, but it's him. So he's going to be here if you need any support or anything like that. And just type anything you need, and he'll be here to help you out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first person. But first, I want to show you guys. It is raining here. Another day in paradise. So beautiful. So relaxing. I got my incense going here. Perfect time to do readings. Also, I wasn't going to mention anything about it, but I think I'm going to. Just before I went live on this session, my favorite crystal broke. I'm so upset about it. I had to take a moment. I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time I do a reading, this is in my hands. Every time. And I use it for crystal gazing. It's been with me for a long time. It's really special. My husband got it for me in India. And I'm just so sad. Do you guys ever have crystals break on you? Usually when a crystal breaks, it's like a sign that it's done. It's done the work it needed to do for you. Its job is done. And my husband was just comforting me, telling me, nothing lasts forever. Sometimes, just how your body sometimes breaks down, or you work too hard so you need a rest, or you kind of fall apart. The same thing can happen with crystals. They have an energy. So sadly enough, I have to retire this crystal. What I like to do whenever a crystal breaks on me is I like to bury it. And usually, ask one last favor from the crystal, or one last intention with it, or kind of thank it for its service. But yeah, I'm really sad. I kind of have this one as a backup, but I'm definitely going to have to go get myself a new crystal ball. Yeah, what a bummer. Man, this Mercury retrograde, you guys, I've been talking about it every post I've done lately, because it has been rough. Everything's breaking. Everything's falling apart. I'm hanging in over here. That's why I'm just offering up this session for you guys again, because I know so many of you guys might just really need it right now. So I hope that this is a healing session for you. Wish me luck. I'm not going to have my crystal ball. I know I don't need it. Sometimes we got to get rid of our crutch or our little comfort blanket, right? So I'm gonna go put this away and we'll get started. So who's first? Who? Oh yeah. How is the career gonna develop? Okay, so Beastie, the first reading is for Beastie, and Beastie wants to know, how is my career path going to unfold? Now, Beastie, you gotta know that your career path is going to unfold like the way you want it to, the way you intend it to. You're the one who creates this path. You know, it's not necessarily just like destiny and fate is completely controlling your life. You got free will. But we're going to look into the possibilities based off of your energy now, where you're at, and see what opportunities could be for you. Okay? Well, so far I do see that, I'm not sure if you're a student, or if like you're recently graduating or something like that, because I am kind of getting this vibe from you, like the student becomes the master or the student becomes the teacher. So this card could be signifying that you're ready to get out there in the world and start this path off. Perhaps that's why you're curious about it. It could also mean that maybe you're drawn to teaching or instruction, being a leader or a mentor for others. Okay, we're gonna have to see. Let's get some more cards here. I do see you going somewhere. I don't know if you're like moving back home or something like that, but this reunion card does make me think that there's some specific people that are going to be really instrumental in your, in you discovering more of your career path. Like for me, I met a psychic, a reader, who was instrumental in me discovering the tarot and teaching me about it. And it makes me think there could be someone, but for me, I feel like it's a group of people, like a group of people that you connect with, a group of people that you collaborate with or something like that. Like there's kind of like a key, like a missing key, a missing part of the puzzle. You're going through a rebirth, which means you're going through an awakening process, and you're really just now starting to tap into what it is that makes you tick, what it is that you're drawn to. And so I think your guides are just trying to tell you to keep going. You're still learning. You're still in the learning process. You're going to meet some people, a couple of people who are going to inspire you, who are going to collaborate with you, maybe help you out, kind of push you onto a new path. So they might be telling you, don't make your mind up just yet about exactly what it is you want to do. I mean, maybe you need to have a job, a day job, in order to keep the lights on, keep the food on the table and whatnot. Search for jobs that give you new skills, that kind of give you a foundation. I'm getting this message, don't be so worried to climb to the top with the first job or the second job that you get. Just get the skills that you need and really focus more on networking and friendships. We learn so much about ourselves through the people that we meet. I keep getting messages about you moving somewhere, This is a card that's talking about like the whole pandemic situation and how maybe that's making you feel like your dreams or your goals or this opportunity to move or go where you want to go is kind of been put on the back burner. But I'm getting this message not to give up on that dream. Yes, maybe the timeline has shifted, but I do see a move, okay? So let's see if we can get some more messages for you about your career path. Yeah, there's been a lot of serious chaos around you. Maybe that's why today you're coming for this reading, because you just want some encouragement that your career path will unfold, that you will be successful, that money will come in, that you will end up in the right place. And that's the comfort that these cards are trying to give to you. They're actually saying there's a job opportunity nearby for you. But they're saying you need to tap into you need to trust your feelings here. Because I do see you receiving a new job. And I want to get a timeline on that. Yeah, within the next 6 months, there's a new job coming in, and this job seems fun for now. It's like interesting. It's fun. I feel like the fun thing about it might be the people. Maybe that these are the people that you're meant to meet. And based off of that, you're going to hear about some other opportunity or some other type of path. And you're going to want to go on that, but you might realize, oh no, I need to go back to school, or I need to learn something new. And so don't be afraid to keep refining. Don't be afraid to keep learning. Your education is not over. I keep getting a really strong message to tell you that, remember, you're always in the school of life. Just because you got the degree, or just because you finished one part, it's not done. Keep going. Yeah, you're being called to a new path. So I keep getting messages. Don't assume that the idea that you have for your career or your future is going to be it. Maybe that's hard to hear, but they're like, there's something so much more fun and something so much more exciting in store for you. So as far as how your career path is going to unfold, I'm not getting a lot of specifics like, oh, you're going to be a baker and you're going to open a restaurant. I mean, some people, they hope that that's the kind of tarot reading that they'll get. But for you, your guides are really wanting you to open up to self-discovery right now, to open up to what's fun for you. Remember that money flows where your energy and passion goes. So whatever you're the most energetic about, whatever you're the most passionate about, that's where money is going to find you. So I have this talents and gifts reading that I do. It's like 45 minutes, and like we really uncover career path opportunities. But I'm going to pull you just like a quick card from a deck that I use in that reading, just to kind of tap into maybe an area of interest for you in your career path. Performance arts. You're somebody, look, we got the feelings card here. That makes sense. You're somebody who enjoys or is very good at or drawn to expressing your emotions and your feelings, using your voice and your body, perhaps singing, music, theater, dance, maybe somebody who's an influencer or, working on YouTube or TikTok, Instagram. Maybe that's a component to what you're doing. We see acting, speaking, healing here. Maybe you're really, really drawn to the entertainment industry, perhaps. Working in the entertainment industry, or maybe even working behind the scenes on productions like this. It's like you like to be around creative, musical, actor type of people. And so maybe that's why they're saying join a group of artists. Look for people like that. Look for collaborations. Volunteer your time and your talents in that direction. Work that day job, grow your skills, but they want you to maybe explore in this area. So let's see what I can see for you maybe 5 years from now. Career path will develop, maybe where you could be. And once again, this is just a potential because you have free will. You can make whatever choices you want. Yeah, this is the blank card. They're like that your future is what you define it to be. There's a lot of synchronicity happening in your life right now. A lot of synchronicity. Signs, you might be seeing like 111, 222, 444, 1111. That's a sign that you're awakening. Pay attention. There could be a lot of people leaving your life right now. You're making room for those connections that I was seeing for you. Your guides want you to be open to change. I just keep getting this message over and over. This idea that you have for your career, it's not wrong or anything. It's just, are you thinking about the money, or are you thinking about what you really love? And they're saying, remember that you're going to make the most money doing what you love. You're going to make, even if it doesn't seem practical. I do see that there could be family who's supported you on your path, who really want to see you choose something that appears safe or that appears secure. But what's safe and secure for you is really what's in your heart. And it's like you need more time to explore. And so focus more on friendships, focus more on networking, make smart decisions, and, work the job you got to work, climb the ladders you got to climb for now, but be ready for change. Be ready for new ideas to come in. You don't yet have all the pieces of the puzzle, and that's okay. It might take a couple more years for you before you get that vision, allow time for the vision to unfold, you know? Once you get clarity on exactly what it is that you want, then you can move forward and start taking action in that direction. Until then, just allow the vision to unfold. Yeah, your guides want you to have courage. So I keep asking for specifics. I keep asking for what is your path going to look like, and I feel like that's not helpful for you right now. Yeah. Yeah, release. They want you to release the path you're on, maybe. They want you to really ask yourself what's exciting. And you might not know. You might be like, honestly, I don't know what's exciting for me or what's fun for me. So that means you got to get out there and you got to taste life. Now, we've got a little pointer for you about what your path could look like. And something, the performance arts is really calling to you. So I can say that's a step in the right direction. And who knows, maybe you don't end up in this industry, but perhaps it'll bring something out of you. Perhaps it'll help you touch bases with your feelings so that you can choose based off what you feel, not just based off of what feels smart or what other people are saying. So I hope that this resonates with you. This was so unexpected, these messages, but I think they're so beautiful. I get a sense you're going to be very successful, very wealthy in your future. Don't worry about your career path right now. Focus more on relationships, friendships, and exploring life, having fun, and trust that you'll make smart decisions along the way. Don't take life too seriously. Oftentimes it's when you're not trying and when you're just enjoying yourself that you end up stumbling upon your biggest gifts or a career path opportunity. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and we're going to move on to the next person. Who is it? Olive. All right, the next person is Olive.
Next person, we get the name E.
Okay, E.
Came back in my life. I'm one on my relationship with her from August onwards.
Okay. So this reading's for Olive, and your person E came back in your life. Oh my gosh, that's some tea. And you're wondering like how the relationship is gonna go from like August onwards. So let's go ahead and just pull some cards based off of that, okay? Where's the relationship headed, kind of after August onwards? We're gonna get into this. All right. Oh no. Hang on, give me a second. I'm getting into it over here. I'm like literally, I feel like I just went into a trance. Okay, so here's the thing. You, Olive, you're in a pretty good place. Like, you really wanted this person to come back in your life, but I feel like you got to, and you like worked on manifesting that. I see that. You like literally tried to manifest this person coming back. And then you like got to this really deep place of surrender and you just started moving on. And of course, the 1 second that you forget about them and you let go of it, that's when they come back. So yes, they've come back. And I get this sense that from August onwards, it's like E really needs to focus on this over here. They're really kind of scattered all over the place in their life right now. I feel like they're not taking their life very seriously, which is funny because I just gave the person before you the advice to not take life too seriously. But some people need to, and I feel like E is one of those people that needs to start being more serious. E has come back to you because, first of all, they're attracted to you and they adore you, of course. But I'm also seeing that you have a lot going for you in your life right now. you have a really strong, like, conscience, a really strong voice of reason, and you have a lot of integrity. And at the same time, you balance that with being so beautifully carefree. Like, I just keep getting this message that you're in a really good place right now. And I feel like that's why E has been attracted to you, because it's like E is kind of a mess, doesn't know what they want. You guys have a soul connection for sure. Like, you guys are from the same soul family, and I feel like you've come back together at this time for some deep healing, to find closure and to, like, cut cords. And I feel like this is going to be good, because after this, you're going to feel a lot more like you can move on, like you can move forward. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know if I see this relationship lasting. I know that's hard to hear, but for some reason, this is what your guides want you to know. You guys are going to have a lot of really, really deep conversations. And I feel like that's what's going on right now, is like these conversations are so deep, so honest, and you guys are like bouncing ideas off of each other and like kind of figuring things out. So once this relationship kind of ends, you're going to move forward and feel like you had just like this deep soul cleansing. So I feel like this person's come into your life for healing and for fun. You guys are getting to know each other so much deeper the second time around, because I don't know, I feel like you guys are kind of just like, you know what, got nothing left to lose. You're being told ultimately to release this person, or kind of being given this omen that they might leave your life. The time has come to clear your energy. So in a way, like I said, this person's come to you for healing, for clearing, for cord cutting. They're saying pay attention to the red flags. Like, I'll tell you what some of the red flags are. This person is deeply restless. So E is extremely restless, a little finicky. You know, they've left once, they might leave again. We're getting the commitment card reversed. They don't want a commitment. If you bring that up, they're going to be weird about it. Then this card is the real kicker. I'm in a phase of my life where I'm exploring my sexuality in different relationships. I'm sorry I can't be the one to give you the relationship you're looking for. That's the red flag. If you want a relationship, if you want to lock this down, E, for whatever reason, is not going to be down. They're restless. They're a wanderer. They don't have their crap together. It's not like people have to be perfect in order to date you. Aren't we all just kind of figuring it out? I don't think any of us have our crap together. But for real, E is extremely restless and all over the place. Very chaotic energy. They're coming back to you for comforting. This person in a relationship, it's like you would be their mother and they'd be your son. Like, it's a weird dynamic. It's kind of like they parentify you, and you don't feel like you're taken care of. It's like you have to take care of them, but they're not taking care of you. Like, whenever they need you, you're there for them. But whenever you need them, where are they? They're gone, you know? So you're being told, look, you're not crazy. I feel the same way as you do about this connection. Like, obviously, E has come back because he keeps feeling drawn to you. Just because there's all this stuff going on with him, and like we're getting these cards and these red flags, and you're being told to release this person at some point, it doesn't mean that this isn't a true connection, you know? So it's possible to have a really deep, beautiful, you know, even like erotic, powerful, you know, beautiful connection with someone, but for it to just ultimately not be your person or not work out in the long term, you know, that's okay. My advice to you, honestly, is to just take this connection one day at a time. Know that nothing lasts forever, and that's okay. You don't have to take that perspective and just be like, well, nothing lasts forever, so let's just be depressed and just get what you can while it's there. I'm not telling you to look at it like that. I'm telling you to be open to what this person is meant to teach you and what you're meant to teach them. To set the boundaries you need to set. To, you know, every day ask yourself, is this serving me? Am I happy with this? And if you're not, make a different decision. If you're cool with it, then just keep walking forward, you know? This says let your friends help you. It makes me wonder if your friends have been telling you, like, I don't know about this, or, because, you know, sometimes our friends, they know us. They'll roast us. Like, they watch. You know, they know sometimes who's good for us and who's not. So if you've had friends telling you, I don't know about this person, or, oh my God, girl, or you feel like you have to hide it from your friends, that's another red flag. It might also be telling you that, don't worry, your friends are gonna have your back. Like, if this ends up falling apart, like, your friends will be there for you. Spend time with your friends, like, rekindle relationships with people, stuff like that. This could also be saying this friendship, this person is here to help in some way. But yeah, maybe this isn't the message you necessarily wanted to hear. That's the thing about the tarot. Sometimes you pull cards and you're just like, oh my God. Like, I pulled some cards a couple months ago about something personal in my life, and I got a message that I was like, felt like I was not ready to hear and that I didn't want to hear. And then I was like, well, what do I do about this? And the card that I pulled was like, basically, just love, just live, just love. All you can do in the moment is just kind of love with all your heart. And, you know, if you feel like something isn't serving you, then walk away. If it is, then stay with it. You know, even quote unquote the one. If you're meant to marry someone and live with them forever, this is morbid, but they'll die or you'll die, you know, and it's not even guaranteed that you'll see them in the next life. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. So with that in mind, you know, you're born alone, you die alone. You've got to just do what's right for you. That doesn't mean be selfish here. It just means take it back to you and take it one day at a time. Have the best summer ever with this person. Enjoy the connection for what it is. Don't try to force it to be anything other than what it is right now. And know that this person came back to you for a reason. If you feel like you're being taken advantage of, or if you don't like that things aren't being reciprocated, if you're really trying to focus on manifesting a commitment, then I would suggest to walk away, because they're a time waster. But if you don't really care and you're like, I just want to see what's going on, I really enjoy, I feel the same way about this person, I feel like we're meant to learn something here, then stick with it. So, you ask a question. Sometimes you get the answer that you didn't want to hear, but maybe you need it. So just live, you know. It's hard walking around knowing in the back of your mind, maybe this will end, you know. Maybe feeling like that will cause insecurity or something in the connection. But just once again, keep in mind everything always ends eventually. So live the day. Live YOLO life. Trust yourself. Ask yourself, what am I here to learn? You know, enjoy the connection for what it is today, you know, not what could be. I always tell people, don't fall in love with potential, you know? So, and once again, this has nothing to do with you. You might feel like, if I could convince him, if I could be better, if I could be sexier, if my ass was bigger, if this, if that, maybe this person would stay. But it's literally, especially in this situation, nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. They're not up for this right now. And you are in a completely different space. You're getting ready to manifest this. So this person has come to just like cut that last cord to prepare you for what's coming next. So, you know, I'm actually more interested as a reader in maybe what's coming next into your life. But maybe we'll have to save that for another reading. All right, my dear, I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on. Lena? Lena? All right, Lena is next.
What skill should I focus on that will bring me the most money?
That's a smart question. Oh my gosh, Lena, you are so smart. You're asking the question, what skills should I focus on that will bring me the most money? Dang, maybe I should do this reading for myself sometime. Okay, I'm gonna just shuffle the cards real quick. And yeah, clear my energy, because I can tell it's still on the last person's reading. Okay, so what skill should you focus on that's gonna bring you the most money? Ooh, I'm like really excited to see what the cards are gonna say. What deck should I pull from? All right, let's see what this one has to say. Okay, Lena. Love. Okay, give me a second. I actually have to use the book with this deck. This is the deck I go to when I want like the real stuff. Well, I accidentally flipped to this page, but I don't think it's an accident because I was looking at the 2 here and I was just like being dyslexic and flipping till I got to the 2 and then I see medicine woman. So that's interesting. It does make me wonder if you're somebody who is, you know, very compassionate, very loving, if you are like a medicine woman of sorts, you can give your medicine in any way. Maybe that's a question to ask yourself. What is my medicine? I'm going to ask that question too. Okay, so skill. And then what is your medicine? This is fascinating to me. So it's not going to be just one thing, okay? It's going to be a couple different things. The first thing I see is that you're really good at helping people sort out conflicts. What's that country that's neutral? Is that Switzerland? You're like a Switzerland type of person. Like, you know how to kind of, like, you don't get involved in things. You always kind of take a perspective that's just like people will trust you to be a mediator. You might even be able to help people solve their inner conflicts. So I instantly am thinking about counseling, therapy, and especially since we got medicine woman, it could be something that's a little bit less traditional. You know, you could be somebody who perhaps is doing some type of coaching or something like that. So I definitely see money coming in when it comes to listening to others, therapy, counseling, that kind of stuff. We're also getting the culinary arts here. So I kind of got this vision that you could be somebody who is, like we got the medicine woman, this could be literal. You could be giving medicine through food. Perhaps you have a business where you're developing, I was gonna say THC, but what's the other one? CBD. I don't know. I don't know if you're into THC or marijuana or that kind of stuff, but I definitely got a vision of you working with CBD or working with plant medicine, making like tinctures. If that sounds boring, maybe it's something more aesthetic, skincare products, beauty products, something like that. Made with love. You know, that's definitely kind of what I think about here. We see this plant here. We see you like exchanging something. It does make me think of some type of product or something like that. Oh, Lena. Oh my gosh, Lena. Lena says, whoa, that's weird. I've thought about both of those options. Yeah, this is the moon energy. This is like the female energy, like totally medicine woman. I mean, I felt like I was going out on a limb when I was saying those things, but maybe that's what it really is that you're meant to work with plant medicine. And, you know, you also have this ability to be like a healer or counselor, like listening to people, guiding them, mentoring. So they're saying diversify. There will be rewards. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do both of these paths. You know, if I can do tarot and fashion, then you can probably do the plant medicine thing and then, you know, counseling or something like that. So I think a lot of money is going to come to you through that. Definitely money wants to come to you through plants. If you like to cook, if you like to prepare, cook, present food, or educate people on health and like their diets and nutrition, that's a huge thing for you too. But I think what I saw was like you cooking up like a tincture or something for people. So yeah, that's where money wants to find you. Let's just pull a couple more clarifiers. And thank you so much for typing below and just like letting me know that resonates. There's a lot of swords coming out. I think it's because the path that you're going to go on to get money is not traditional. There's going to be no one who comes along and tells you that you're ready. No one's going to come give you permission for this. There might not even be a degree or a certificate. I mean, if you're going to sell something, you might have to apply for some type of business license eventually, or like, get stuff approved by the FDA, or I don't know. You know what I mean? There's going to be that, but it might be that you need to just simply empower yourself and start messing around, start harvesting plants, start playing, teach yourself these things, follow podcasts and YouTube channels and read books that's about this. Maybe you don't go to school for any of it. Maybe you do workshops and things, but be careful, because there's a lot of people out there in the spiritual community and also who are trying to sell people like a certificate or experiences to teach you these things, when a lot of this you can teach yourself, or perhaps manifest a mentor or a tutor or a shaman or someone who will teach you and you can walk alongside of. I always say when the student is ready, the master appears. So that's going to be the most challenging thing with this path and you making this money, is that you're simply just going to have to appoint yourself to it and be consistent and study hard and trust yourself. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. I've got one more card for you, and they're telling you don't be stuck in indecision just because you're meant to diversify and do a couple different things. Just start one path, and once that path is further along, you can start the other one. You don't have to sacrifice one path for another. I thought I was going to have to sacrifice my fashion side of myself in order to do tarot. And for a while I did. I had to walk away from my job as a fashion stylist in order to do this. But now that I got my roots in the ground, I'm able to kind of go back into that industry in a new way and start on that path. So you don't have to choose just one thing. Money's going to come to you from all these different sources. You're being told to stir the pot, pick one thing and stay consistent with it. And then once you got those roots deep in the ground, the money's coming, you can move on to the next thing. Don't scatter or spread your energy too thin either. Just focus on one or two things at a time. So I hope that this resonates with you. You really do have a powerful medicine to offer the world. And I think they just want you to meditate on that. What is my medicine? What medicine do I have to give this world? Because you're a medicine woman. So thank you so much for your support. So let's go ahead and move on to the next person. I'm going to take a second, though, to just take some deep breaths and shuffle my cards. Okay.
What's the potential development between you and your crush?
Oh, okay, that sounds like fun. Oh, by the way, Lena, I got fortune and blessing for you. Your guides are telling you don't worry about money. They're going to bless you with good fortune. You're already blessed with good fortune. Sometimes if you're not making a lot of money, the financial restrictions sometimes make you more creative. If you had a whole bunch of money, you'd probably be a little bit more lazy and you probably wouldn't get on your true path. So sometimes you get that squeeze from the universe because they want you to work for it. They light a fire under your butt to push you in that direction and kind of get you on that path. So just know that that's a tool and that's a blessing, even if it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so the next person is Leanne? Leanna. Okay, so Leanna, you want to know about the potential between you and your crush, okay? So let's see how your crush feels about you. Let's see if there's any feelings there. I know this relationship hasn't really taken off yet, but are there feelings or is there attraction? And we're getting, you're not crazy. I feel the same way as you do about this connection. I already had a good feeling about this one. I already had a good feeling about it, right when I just heard your question. This says we both need to align ourselves with our true paths in order to make this connection work. This could be saying that this connection isn't coming together exactly right this minute because, we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde in these two eclipses. I don't want to blame everything on that, but for real, like this is a really chaotic, energetic time right now. We're at the tail end of it, thankfully. But I think you're just being told, like, maybe a helpful tip to manifest this connection or a love connection is to just ask yourself, like, am I on my true path? And if you're not, start saying no to everything that doesn't look like your truth. You know, sometimes you got to choose a path or a job or a situation that is going to help you for now so that you can get on your true path. So I'm not telling you to just like quit your job and move to Italy or China or something and just like with $2 in the bank. I'm not telling you to do something ridiculous or be impulsive. I'm telling you, start looking at the choices you're making, start looking at the people you have in your life, start looking at like what you're surrounding yourself with, what's occupying your time, and start slowly shifting it into, you know, your ideal. Work on alignment. This could also be talking about your emotions, like really like focus on self-care right now, focus on healing. That will help you to align. You're worthy of this connection. You don't need to like do anything to make it happen, but this is just like they're still trying to align themselves. You're aligning yourself. You guys don't have to be perfect in order to become a vibrational match. It's just like maybe it's not there quite yet, but like something's happening behind the scenes. The plant, like basically this is literally what I was just tapping into, that the planets have something to do with this. So it doesn't mean this person doesn't like you, because I really believe if someone's into you, they're going to step up, they're going to step forward, they're going to approach you. And if a lot of time's gone by and that's not happening, it's safe to assume maybe you guys just aren't a match, okay? This is an exception. There's something going on here. The planets are, you know, kind of, they're to blame. They like you. Work on aligning yourselves. The planets are helping. This is just like regret the planets. Like it's just kind of a funny message of like, well, dang, freaking Mercury. Just might be telling you a little bit more in the future. There's an opportunity. Yeah, the planets could also be deceiving you, making you think that, oh no, this isn't going to happen. I'm not worthy of this. It could be making you feel really lovesick, really obsessive. It's almost like they're saying, focus on yourself. Yes, you really like this person. Don't let it, you know, take advantage of you. Yes, you guys are currently in a separation right now because of probably, I don't know, COVID, Mercury. You guys are going to be talking a little bit more in the future. I see that. There's an opening. You guys are going to be talking more. You're going to have a chance to open up to each other more. This is in 2 months, though. I think that's why they're saying just do you, okay? 2 months. There's a potential for you guys to talk more. I think it could also be telling you if you feel like you want to make a move, I mean, you got to trust yourself, but it might be telling you hold back. Wait a couple months. Wait until like August, September, and then you can try throwing a bone again to this person. You don't want to chase after them, but I'm feminist. I believe if you want to make a move on someone, make a move on them. I think they're just telling you maybe make a move 2 months from now and see like if they will reciprocate. Don't push too hard, but you have every right to, start a conversation or ask this person to hang out or something. Sometimes you're being asked to make the first move, and that might be one of these situations. We just got the compatibility card reversed, so I'm like, what the hell? I think they're telling you, like, who you think this person is might be different than how they actually are. So before you completely just fall in love, head over heels, lovesick, start playing all those songs, you need to figure out if you guys are actually compatible. So, I think this is just telling you to align your energy, keep yourself in check. You're human, we fall for people. We have love at first sight. We get butterflies, amazing. But, come at this from the perspective of, I'm really into this person, they seem super cool and they're really attractive, but we'll have to see if they fit into my world. We'll have to see if they're compatible with me. It's not about you being good enough for them. It's about them being good enough for you. You know, take back your power in this situation, and you still have time to figure out, are we actually compatible? That's what dating is for. This is a good person. Your crush is a great person. We just got the distorted masculine reverse. This means no red flags here. They're a great person. They have great intentions. They're open to a commitment. They've got great vibes. So I think they're just telling you, take your power back and know that it's about, are they gonna fit with you? Are they gonna be compatible with you? Lots of reversals. They are very, very attracted to you. They think you're absolutely stunning. They've already taken notice of you. They're not stepping forward. We're getting the rest card. It has to do with this. Once again, give it 2 months. I'm not seeing, oh, you guys are gonna date and live happily ever after, but I am seeing there's a potential here and that maybe you should try making the first move in a couple of months. Just, once again, don't push too hard and keep yourself grounded and know that you're worthy. You're worthy of love. Yeah, ooh, okay, I'm actually getting something here. I take it back. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This doesn't mean that your crush is gonna propose, so don't freak out. It simply means that maybe there's a potential for a relationship here. So yeah, I mean, that's a really, really good card to see. This could be the one, oh my God. This doesn't mean that they're the one you're gonna marry, but it means that there is big potential here. Like, you're attracted to this person for a reason, they're attracted to you. You guys actually do have a chance for this to turn into something. We got a lot of green lights here. We got a person who's open to commitment. They're attracted to you. They're trying to align themselves and be a better person. They feel the same way as you do. We're seeing a potential for you guys to, like, seriously date, maybe even make it official in the future. They're a good person. Basically, they're not a fuckboy or whatever. So I think that's why they're saying that, like, you got the upper hand in this situation. See if they're, you know, compatible with you. Take your time and know that, you know, allow yourself to be pursued here. You can make a move, once again, in a couple months. See if, you know, throw a bone a little bit, see what happens. If they haven't already started coming at you. So yeah, I'm feeling some good vibes here with this one. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take a little break and shuffle my cards because they've turned into a big mess over here and get some water and stretch a little bit, meditate for a second, and I'll be back in about 7 to 8 minutes. So make sure you click on to part 2 of this session. And yes, I still have spots open for any of you guys that have been hanging out and wondering, should I get one? Should I get one? You know, I don't want to pressure you or anything, but if you are interested, I still have spots open. So I will see you all very soon. Peace out.